Welcome back, guys, to our level up series. Let us look at the second question of the contest. The second question was find occurrences of an element in an array. So let us look at. We are given with an integer array nouns and an integer array queries and an integer x. So we are given with three things. One is an integer array nouns, second is integer array queries, and the third one is an integer x, which is given to us. What we need to do is for each query at the index of 5, we need to find the index of that ith occurrence of x in the nums array. And if there are fewer than query at the index of I occurrences of x, in that particular case, we should return -1 for that query. So let me explain you the question with the help of an example. See, we are given with three things. One is nums, one is queries, and the third one is the value of x. Yes, it is very much clear. So what we need to do is we have to give the queries at the index of ith occurrence of x in the num set. This line is important. Queries at the index of ith occurrence of x in the num set. So we have to return one vector which is giving that particular occurrence. So what is queries at the index of 0? It is 1. X value is 1. So it means we need to give the first occurrence of 1 in the nums vector. So what is the first occurrence of nums? It is occurring at the 0th index, right? So what we will do, we will give 0 as our first output. So for the first query, the first occurrence of 1 is at index 0. What we need to do is, we need to return the queries at the index of ith occurrence of x in the num set. So for the first case, the first occurrence of the value 1 in the num set. Second one is the third occurrence of value 1 in the num set. Is how many times 1 is occurring? It is occurring only 2 times at index 0 and at index number 2. It is not occurring more than 2 times. So third index is not possible, right? Third occurrence of 1 is not possible. So in that particular case, we have returned -1. In the similar way, second occurrence of 1 is at index 2. So we will return 2. Fourth occurrence of 1 is, it is only occurring 2 times. There is no fourth occurrence of 1. So we will return -1. So our output vector will become 0, -1, 2, -1, which is given the ith occurrence queries at the index of ith occurrence of that particular value x in the nums array. So I hope the example number 1 is clear to you all. In the similar way, example number 2 is given to us. Nums is 1, 2, 3. Queries at the is 10. X value is 5. So we can clearly see that 5 does not occur in the array nums. So we are going to return directly -1 as there is only one query. As per this example, we have to return the 10th occurrence of value 5, but value 5 is not occurring even a single time. So 10th occurrence is not at all possible. So we are directly going to return -1. So now let us see what is the approach that we have followed for this particular question. We have made one vector int results, which we will return at the end. We have taken the help of map data structure. So we have made one map, int size equals to nums.size, int c is equals to 1. What will happen? Why we have taken c as 1? Because whenever that particular value x will come in the array, it will be its first occurrence. So c will give us the which occurrence of that particular value x is it in the array. So that's why we have taken as c. Int check is equals to nums at the index of 5. We are iterating through the entire loop. If check double equals to x, then what we will do, mp at the index of c equals to 1. What is it denoting? C is denoting which occurrence of that particular value x is. If it is the first occurrence, the c value will be 1. If it is the second occurrence, the value of c will be 2. If it is the 8th occurrence, the value of c will be 8. What is I denoting? I is denoting the index. At which index that particular occurrence is occurring. That is I. So mp at the index of c is equals to I. Then we will increment the value of c. Because if first occurrence is occurred, then now if that particular x value will appear again, it will be its second occurrence. That is c plus 1 occurrence. So that is why we have incremented the value of c now. When this loop will get completed, then we will iterate through our queries vector. For int I equals to 0, I less than q size I plus plus. In q size, we have stored the size of the queries. Int index is equals to queries at the index of 5. What does it denote? It denotes which occurrence of that particular value x we want. So if index is greater than or equal to c, it means if index is greater than or equal to c, this condition will hold true if that particular value is not occurring the cth time. Suppose 2 is occurring only 2 times, but we want the fourth occurrence of 2. So it is not occurring only 2 times, right? So this condition will hold true. In this particular case, we have to push -1 in our vector. So we will take int invalid equals to -1 and results dot push back invalid. Else what we are going to do, we will push back that particular occurrence, that is MP at the index of index. So this will return us the index of that particular occurrence. And then at the end, we are going to return the results vector. We can clearly see the diagram. What we did is, there is a queries vector, there is X, there is nums. First of all, we have maintained one map data structure. So initially the value of C was 1. So what will happen? For 1 is occurring, so MP, it's difficult. What will happen? MP at the index of 1, it will become equals to, because it is the first occurrence, and at which index it is occurring at the 0. So MP at the index of 1 will be equals to 0. In the similar way, when 3 will occur, we are not looking for 3 because X value is 1. So then when again 1 will occur, what will happen? MP at the index of, which occurrence of 1 is it? It's the second occurrence of 1. So MP at the index of 2 will be is equals to, at which index it is occurring? It is occurring at the second index. It will be equals to 2. And then in the similar way, for the first one, MP at the index of 1 was equals to 0. So when we will iterate through our queries, well, now the value of C will become equals to 3. So when we will iterate through queries, it is for the first index is 1. So is a C value is 2. Is 1 greater than or equal to 2? No. So what we will return? We will return MP at the index of 1, which was 0. So C, you can see in our output, we have 0. Then 3 is greater than or equal to 2? Yes. So we will return invalid, that is -1. In the similar way, 2 is greater than or equal to 2? The C value will become 3. Is 2 greater than or equal to 3? No. So what we will return? We will return MP at the index of 2, which comes out to be 2. Is 4 greater than or equal to 3? Yes. So we will return invalid. So 0 minus 1, 2 minus 1 will be our answer. So I hope the code is very much clear to you. The question was very easy. So if the question is clear, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. Thank you.